Champions, good news. That which is ordinary in your hand can be a lifesaver in God's hand. So we shall talk today about what is that in the hand of Christ. John 6, 1 to 15. Jesus went off to the other side of the Sea of Galilee or of Tiberias, and a large crowd followed him, impressed by the signs he gave by curing the sick. Jesus climbed the hillside and sat down there with his disciples. It was shortly before the Jewish feast of the Passover. Looking up, Jesus saw the crowd approaching and said to Philip, "Where can we buy some bread for these people to eat?" He only said this to test Philip. He himself knew exactly what he was going to do. Philip answered, 200 denarii would only buy enough to give them a small piece to eat. One of his disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, said, "There is a small boy here with 5 barley loaves and 2 fish. But what is that between so many?" Jesus said to them, "Make the people sit down." There was plenty of grass there, and as many as 5,000 men sat down. Then Jesus took the loaves, gave thanks, and gave them out to all who were sitting ready. He then did the same with the fish, giving out as much as was wanted. When they had eaten enough, he said to the disciples, "Pick up the pieces left over, so that nothing gets wasted." So they picked them up and filled 12 hampers with scraps left over from the meal of 5 barley loaves. The people, seeing this sign that he had given, said, "This really is the prophet who is to come into the world." Jesus, who could see they were about to come and take him by force and make him king, escaped back to the hills by himself. You see, what is that between so many? That's a wrong question, because it is nothing before so many. What is that in your hand? It may be insignificant, like an ordinary rod, like the rod of Moses and Aaron. It may be a mere mantle of Elijah. It may just be a jar of oil or a measure of flour for the widows. See, your job, your business, and all have you may be nothing in your hand. It may not be able to meet your own needs, not to talk of the needs of your family, your relatives, and the community around you. See, and there will be this temptation that will come on you, so that it becomes so hard for you to let go of that which is nothing, because it is all that you have, so you won't want to let it go. But I advise you today to give it to Jesus. Let it go as an investment in the hand of Christ, because in the hand of Christ, that which is little becomes a blessed abundance to meet all your needs and the needs of the people around you. You are a champion. Dedicate yourself and your resources to Jesus and watch him turn things around for your good. This is Amat of the Champions of Destiny Foundation, sent to tell you, rejoice, Jesus has prevailed for you, and you are more than conqueror. God bless you. Shalom.